review dish. Today I'm going to talk about sunscreen. I'm a huge proponent of wearing SPF every day, all year round, no matter what you're doing, even if you're inside most of the day. For me, the best sunscreen is the sunscreen that you will wear. So I have a lot of requirements. It has to feel good on my skin, it can't be greasy, I have to be comfortable, it can't dry me out, and it has to work under makeup. Now, when you're going to the beach, the requirements are a little different. I will definitely sacrifice some of those things. But that's why I have a whole wardrobe of sunscreen laid out here on my desk. Actually, I have 7, so it's not terrible, but I'm going to go through and do sort of mini reviews of each one and explain why I use it, what it's like, and hopefully give you some ideas if you're trying to find a new holy grail sunscreen. Now, since I will be just talking about sunscreen for the next few minutes, I thought really hard about how to make this video more entertaining, and what I came up with is the idea that all of these sunscreens sort of has a specific fit, a specific role in my daily life, and they can be put into individual personality types. Kind of like the characters in the classic 80s movie, The Breakfast Club. Each one of these sunscreens can be pigeonholed into a specific type or category, and so that's what I'm going to do. I do want to mention that every sunscreen here that I'm talking about is broad spectrum, so it has UVA and UVB protection. UVB are the rays that will cause a sunburn, UVA are the rays that will age you, cause sun damage, discoloration, and wrinkles. So you always want to have a sunscreen that is broad spectrum. Alright guys, that's enough chit chat, let's just get started with the video. The Tough Girl will cling to your skin like nobody's business. She will protect you for 80 minutes in water, that's 80 minutes of water resistance according to the package, and she will provide an SPF of 50. She's the sunscreen you want when you're going to be doing a day at the beach, going to the swimming pool for a couple hours, laying out, anything like that. The sunscreen does claim to be sheer and lightweight. It's pretty nice to put on. It doesn't feel like you're rubbing spackle all over your skin, but you do have to rub it in. It's fairly thick, but once it's on, it's tolerable, especially if we're talking about a beach day. Next up, we have the Girl Next Door. And this is the Girl Next Door because she is easy, breezy, no muss, no fuss, spray and go. As you can see, it's a spray sunscreen. It's also by the L'Oreal Sublime Sun line, and this one's SPF 30. It's supposed to be very water resistant and hydrating, and it also contains antioxidants. This is the one that you want to use when you're just running out the door and you forgot your sunscreen, you just want a little extra protection. The last time I used this actually was at a daytime wedding. I had just a strappy little dress on, and I needed something that would, protect my chest and my back and my arms while I sat out in the sun. Once this absorbs, it feels like there's nothing there, and it didn't stain my clothes, which is huge. So this is a really handy one to have. Okay, the last of our full body sunscreens is the Flirt, and the Flirt is otherwise known as Jergens Natural Glow and Protect SPF 20 Daily Moisturizer, and this is a self-tanning product. It's the kind that you use every day and it gradually gives you some color. I think the color that this provides is really nice. It's not orangey, it's subtle. Since last summer, I've used this every single day as my summer moisturizer, and it is hydrating, and I absolutely love that it has SPF 20. I've tried other body lotion sunscreens, and I've never found one that didn't leave me feeling greasy even hours later. And if that happens, then I can't use it. This one does not do that. It doesn't have any smell, it doesn't leave any marks on clothes that I've found, and it's just, drugstore all-around awesome product. This is my, my 8th tube, probably more than that, to tell you the truth. And it's called the Flirt, obviously, because it gives you that sexy, subtle glow, right? Right. And here we have the Jock. I've put this on and kind of gotten in the shower and just washed my face with something really preppier, kind of a cleanser, and I didn't get all of this sunscreen off when I had it on my face, which is crazy. It is so water resistant, and the SPF isn't super high, but for my face, I always have a hat on, I always have sunglasses on when I'm out. So I try not to go with the super high SPFs because they can irritate my skin. They call this a daily moisturizer, but I would not use it as such. It does feel a little bit heavy. It has a slight whiteness to it. And you know, it's the Jock because this is what you want if you're going to go out running, if you're doing sports outside. I also use this on my face when I'm going to the beach. So I'll use the Sublime Sun Lotion on my body, and this goes on my face. It won't run into your eyes and sting. Our next face sunscreen is known as the Pragmatist. She is practical to a T. This is a drugstore sunscreen. This is your all-in-one morning moisturizer sunscreen. It has ceramides, niacinamide, which is an antioxidant, hyaluronic acid, which is the moisturizer. Ceramides are also moisturizing, but it's from CeraVe, which is one of those dermatologist recommended brands that are, you know, just super great quality. It's non-comedogenic, it's non-irritating, and I can put it right up pretty close to my eyes without any irritation. The thing about this is that it does have a bit of a sunscreen smell, and I don't love that, but it's not bad. And once you rub it onto your face, that goes away. For the price, this is an excellent sunscreen. It's highly pragmatic. My last face sunscreen is the Socialite. This is the Socialite because she is on the pricey side, but you can't get this on sale. I was actually in CVS last week and they had this exact one for buy one get one 50% off, which is a great deal. It's the Anthelios Mineral SPF 50, so we're talking really high SPF, and it's that liquid sunscreen with like the shaker, so you're supposed to shake it. Sorry, you couldn't hear me. You're supposed to shake it really well before you put it on, and it is truly like a milky liquid. I have this in addition to my CeraVe sunscreen because this one is water resistant. It's water resistant for up to 40 minutes. And sometimes I feel like you rub your face, you eat, and I feel like I'm just rubbing away my sunscreen, and with this I feel like there's a little more protection, especially in the summer where, you know, you get a little oily and you might, I don't know, want to rub. So I feel like this one's just going to cling a little bit more. The thing about this is that it's not a moisturizer, and I do have dry skin, so if I'm going to use this, I have to put on a moisturizer and then put this over it, which is an extra step in my routine. I don't love that. But just for the quality and the high protection, if I'm going to spend more time outside, I'll probably use this. This is the tinted version of this product actually. I think it just came out this past spring. And they have one that's not tinted, but for me, on my like slightly olive skin, it left a white cast, and I just couldn't use it. With the tinted one, it kind of gives you just a nice overall evenness, but I find that it did adapt perfectly to my skin. It kind of evens out my redness as well, so I do like the tint. The very last sunscreen is kind of a wild card, and I'm going to call it the Brain. This is a hand sunscreen, which if you don't think I'm crazy already, you probably do now. But I do have a separate hand sunscreen because your hands age so fast. Your hands are always in the sun, you're always washing them. They can get age spots, and even if someone has taken really great care of their face but not their hands, you can tell their age. So I'm trying more and more to use sunscreen on my hands, and I bought this because I wanted something that wouldn't feel greasy. Like if you just use a regular sunscreen, it's like it never, with all the oils in your hands, it never really feels dry and absorbent. So I got this. It's Avon Anew, and I'm calling this the Brain because, let's face it ladies, you don't want to have old hands. If you're super smart, you will protect them, and the Brain can do that for you. Alright, that's it. That's my current lineup, my family of sunscreens, as I like to call it. And I hope you had a little fun with this video. I hope you don't think I'm a total whack job, but I had fun coming up with the little stereotypes for my sunscreens. And these are all great products. If you're looking for something like this, give them a try. If you have any questions, please ask me. I will be glad to talk about sunscreen. I'm obsessive about it because it's just the easiest way to keep your skin young and not get wrinkles and not have to worry about all those crazy cosmetic procedures when you're older. So, And also, let me know what you use. If you have an amazing Holy Grail sunscreen, especially if you're dry, I want to know about it. So please leave comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already, and remember to thumbs up this video. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.